Hello guys, welcome back to Filmflix. Today we're jumping right into a lineup of the most hyped up action and adventure movies coming out in 2024. Get ready! These films have more excitement than a wild ride after too much coffee. Let's kick things off with these amazing stories that'll keep you glued to your seat. Just try not to drop your popcorn while you're at it.
I go where you go, right, Spaceman?
These are your thoughts. I am simply finding them with you.
Spaceman is a sci-fi drama about Jakub Prochaska, played by Adam Sandler, a cosmonaut on a mission to study a mysterious cloud near Jupiter. Jakub has been in space for over 180 days, but instead of focusing on his mission, he's consumed with worry about his wife, Lenka, who has stopped communicating with him. His spacecraft is old and malfunctioning, and Jakub is exhausted both physically and mentally. During the mission, he encounters a giant spider named Hannes, voiced by Paul Dano, who appears inside the spacecraft. Jakub is unsure if Hannes is real or just a figment of his imagination. Throughout the movie, Jakub and the spider engage in conversations that help him explore his past, including his harsh childhood and personal struggles. The movie alternates between Jakub's interactions with Hannes in the spacecraft and flashbacks to his memories on Earth. As Jakub reflects on his life and his relationship with his wife, the film explores themes of isolation, personal growth, and the impact of his past on his present. With minimal action and a focus on Jakub's inner journey, the movie creates a quiet, introspective atmosphere as Jakub learns more about himself and his mission in space.
Teach you how to fight. That's impressive.
Rebel Moon, Part 2. The Scargiver follows Cora and her allies as they return to her village on Velt, believing they've stopped the Imperium. However, Eris, a double agent, warns that the Imperium will arrive in 5 days. The group helps the villagers harvest grain to use as leverage, while Titus trains them to defend themselves. Cora reveals her past involvement in the assassination of the royal family, though she hides some details. As the Imperium attacks, Cora surrenders to save the villagers, but Gunnar triggers an ambush. The first wave is repelled, but Nemesis dies. The second wave overwhelms the defenders, but Cora and Gunnar infiltrate Noble's dreadnought and destroy it with explosives. Gunnar is fatally wounded, and Cora kills Noble in a final duel. After the battle, Titus reveals the royal princess is alive, and the group sets out to find her and continue their fight against the Imperium. Officer Black Belt follows Lee Jung-do, a skilled martial artist with black belts in Taekwondo, Kendo, and Judo. Although he spends most of his time delivering food for his father's chicken restaurant and hanging out with friends at internet cafes, his life changes when he steps in to help a probation officer being attacked by a parolee. After successfully saving the officer, Lee Jung-do is asked to temporarily fill in as a martial arts officer for 5 weeks while the injured officer recovers. He is partnered with Kim Sun-min, a probation officer who handles violent offenders. As a martial arts officer, Lee Jung-do's role is to assist in dangerous situations that require physical intervention. While working together, Kim Sun-min notices Jung-do's impressive fighting abilities and encourages him to consider working full-time as a martial arts officer. The movie follows Jung-do as he adjusts to this new job and works with Sun-min to deal with aggressive offenders on probation.
Bull Elephant heading this mission.
On it!
My Spy, The Eternal City continues the story of CIA agent JJ, played by Dave Bautista, and Sophie, played by Chloe Coleman, now a high school freshman. JJ, who's trying to settle into a quieter life in Virginia, is taking a break from his usual action-packed missions and focusing on being a father figure to Sophie while her mother is away for work. When he volunteers to chaperone Sophie's school choir trip to Italy, he expects a simple trip but finds himself pulled back into danger. A plot involving hidden nuclear weapons surfaces, and JJ must use his skills to prevent a disaster, all while managing a group of teenagers. Sophie also gets caught up in the mission, which complicates her desire to enjoy her trip, and her feelings for a classmate add another layer to the adventure. Along for the ride are her tech-savvy best friend, Colin, and her quirky sidekick, Bobby, who assist in stopping the villains. As they travel through Italy from fields of sunflowers to historic landmarks, the group faces action, humor, and some unexpected challenges. The film mixes comedy, action, and a touch of romance, with a focus on the dynamic between JJ and Sophie as they navigate this chaotic situation together.
I need you to listen to me now. I don't trust them. They may be royalty, but that doesn't make them good people.
Damsel is a fantasy film starring Millie Bobby Brown as Elodie, a young woman who is promised to marry Prince Henry in exchange for saving her family's struggling kingdom. Elodie travels to the royal castle where she and her sister Floria are impressed by the luxury and charm of their surroundings. While the prince seems perfect, his mother, Queen Isabel, is distant and unfriendly. The royal wedding proceeds with grandeur, but things take a dark turn during a strange post-wedding ritual. Elodie learns she has been chosen as a sacrifice to a dragon that the kingdom has kept at bay for centuries. Trapped in a cave with the dragon, she must use her wits and surroundings to survive and escape. With her wedding dress transformed into a tool of survival, Elodie faces numerous challenges as she fights her way through the cavern. Along the way, she discovers signs of other princesses who were also sacrificed. As she confronts obstacles in the cave, Elodie's bravery and resourcefulness are tested. The film features elaborate set designs and a fresh take on traditional fairy tale elements, emphasizing Elodie's self-reliance in her fight for survival.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy.